Okay, good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. To those that are yet to subscribe, make sure you please click on the subscribe button. Make sure you also like and also make your comments. Would love to watch out for it. So let's start with this WTI for the week. Right, we're going to predict this move, but before we get started, we need to actually start from the higher time frame so we would understand this movement for this WTI and why we are making such move. So now let's start with the full trend. I think this movement started with the year 2020. So it starts from the year of 2020. So in that year of 2020, WTI was actually on a bullish move. You can clearly see an higher highs and higher lows actually playing out on this WTI. You can also see that this price was actually trading above our 10 period simple moving average. Now, those of you that traded this simple moving average, we all know that as long as your price is above this 10 period simple moving average, then it is a buy and you would want to look out for an opportunity not to go ahead and go long, right? So this is what we actually had on the mid side. It was actually above the 10 period moving average. So in the year of 2020, we had a bullish move. The year of 2021, we also had a bullish move. I think it was mid um 2020, 2022 last year. I'll say around that June, July, right period. Then the BTI started dropping. We can see it as a bearish move, by the way. So I'm still seeing it as a drop. We can see that at once previously it was trading above the 10 period simple moving average, but right now our price is trading below this 10 period simple moving average. So we all know clearly that this is a downtrend move. This is a bearish move. And what we want to go ahead to do on this WTI is just look for an opportunity to go ahead and take your sell, especially if you're a long-term trader, right? What you'd want to do is wait for an opportunity to go ahead and sell. So we would see this to be as a lower lows. Then this would be taken to be a pullback or a lower highs, as you may call it or see it. Then what we take a look at this again is another lower lows here. You can see that this lows are taking out this previous lows. Anyway, more lows is to come. That is exactly what I know on WTI. So this is the month of November. WTI gave us a bearish move. We actually opened and closed bearish last month or last year. No, last 2 months. That is about last year. So we had bearish move. So about last month, which was December, 2022, we also had a bearish move. At least that month's price got to a level of 70. It actually got to that lows. Anyway, we are in the month of January, right? So WTI also gave us a bearish move. Well, it is actually rejecting, by the way. We can see candlestick wick sticking at the bottom. I still believe more drop is to come, especially February. I still believe we would have a bearish move. Anyway, in the long term, we will be watching out for a bearish move on WTI. Now, if you see that, we can now see that we are on a drop, right? And more drop is to come on WTI. That should now take us to the weekly time frame. Like we say, before you actually take your trade, you would want to know the trend for such move. You all know that markets give us three movements: an uptrend move, a downtrend move, or a ranging markets move. So at first, price was giving us an uptrend move, but right now, what price is currently giving us is a downtrend move. And you can also see it on the weekly time frame. The price is trading below this 10 period simple moving average. So since it is still trading below this 10 period simple moving average, so in the long term we would want to watch out to sell. But as at now, we would want to play what this game is actually saying. What that thing is actually telling us is what we would want to take and trade on. So about 2 weeks ago, we actually had a bearish move. This week that just finished, right, to actually add a bullish move. We were expecting more drop, but anyway, we were expecting more drop, this week that just finished, but price did not give us that drop. Rather, it actually gave us that bullish move. Anyway, it is fine, by the way. So price has given us that bullish move. So what I will be expecting also this week is actually a drop. So currently this WTI is trading at a level of 80. I still believe more bullish move is to come to it gets to a level of 83. Maybe then once it gets to a level of 83, I can now start watching to sell on WTI. That is what I personally would want to do on WTI. Currently it is still trading at 80, so definitely more bullish move is to come. We should expect it to actually hit a level of 81, possibly 82, And if it can get to a level of 83, then we can watch out to go ahead and sell. And by the way, the full trend, WTI is still on a bearish move. The price might be playing out somehow, but the price is still bearish. There's still more drop to play out on WTI. As at now, the price can be acting somehow. Just you can ignore it if you want to. This WTI, there's more drop to be made, right? You can see that this price has just broken above this 10 period moving average slightly. So we still expect it to push up a bit, maybe a level of 83, like I once said. Once it can get to that level of 83, then I expect to go ahead and sell. That should not take us to the daily time frame. Like we said, we would want to start from the higher time frame to know the full trend, and you can see the full trend. This is a bearish move. Lower lows and lower highs what's playing out. But now let's take a look at this movement here. One time this price was dropping this at this level. You can see that this price was giving us lower lows, correction, a lower lows, correction, lower lows, correction. So basically price was actually dropping and it was trading below the 10 period simple moving average. Then it got to one time price actually went bullish and it actually took this, it broke above this 10 period simple moving average. So, that is it. Price actually gave us a bullish move and it broke above this 10 period simple moving average. Well, you can see this as an ice. This will be taken as a correction or a pullback. You can see this again as, our ice here. Price gave us a rejection. Price came up again as a high. So well, price gave us like a double top at this level. Then price dropped, right? So now price is giving us that same highs again and it is going bullish. So this is at the level of 80. One of the reasons I also said that we're very much likely to get to a level of 83. Like we should still expect more bullish move on this WTI. So now let's take out this level. And this major level we want to watch out for is this level here, which is at a level of 82, close to a level of 83. So if in case price will break above it, then we should hit a level of 83. So we should actually see this WTI push up. Then we can now get a rejection at this level, right? We can see that once price has given us a reaction at this same level, price also reacted to the same level. You can see candlestick wick sticking at the bottom. You can also see a reaction at the same level. Once price broke below it, it gave us a pullback to test this level. So price was actually close to this same level, which is a level of 82, but price did not get to it. Now price is giving us that correction. I believe price should actually get to that level, which is a level of 82, close to a level of 83. Then we should now get that drop. So that is what I'll be watching out for on WTI this week. You can also see this price is trading above this 10 period simple moving average. So still a bullish move is what I still see. So to be able to take this trade, you would want to go to the forward time frame and see what this forward time frame is saying. You can see this forward time frame is giving us an higher highs and higher lows. You can also see this forward time frame is trading above this 10 period simple moving average. So it won't make sense for you to go ahead and sell, right? If you go ahead and sell, you are very much likely to lose on time. So you just have to be patient enough. First level we would want to see this WTI crude hit, which is a level of 81. If this WTI as it's giving us this bullish move as we can see here, once it hits a level of 81, then we should kind of get a reaction which should be served as a pullback. Then one more move will be made to a level of 82 before we get that drop. Or I'll just rather say before you go ahead and sell on WTI, watch out for this level 81 and 82. So if price can get to a level of 81, maybe you can consider selling. If it also gets to a level of 82, you can consider selling. I think that is the two major level where price will very much likely to react. So let's just watch out for it for this week, by the way.